What happens when a normal weekend afternoon turns into a terrifying scene of chaos, panic, and unanswered questions? And what does this latest shooting reveal about the growing challenge of the public safety in America? Tonight, these three people, well, they are dead, and several others are injured after the gunman fired openly in the Twin Falls in Idaho. Ordinary people were sending their kids, spending their days becoming center of the deadly emergency. But the story is not just about one shooting. It is now more about what follows when the violence enters everyday spaces in the restaurants, shopping districts, community centers, and areas where people are expected to feel safe. According to authorities near the In-N-Out Burger restaurant in high-traffic commercial area, on Saturday afternoon, police rushed to the scene after receiving reports of an active shooter, triggering a massive emergency response. However, the biggest question remains unanswered. Officials say that the suspected gunman was killed at the immediate retreat of the community and it was over. But investigators say they're still trying to understand who the shooter was, what motivated him to shoot and open fire, and how the violence began. And that changed everything. Because every mass shooting investigation eventually moves beyond the crime scene. It raises deeper questions about the prevention, and then the community that responded to the danger appears to be warning. Authorities have not yet released the identities of the victims, and families have not been noticed. But with some initial describing it as being a critical condition, for the people in the Twin Falls, it was just heartbreaking news. It was a moment that changed an ordinary day forever. And Twin Falls is a relatively small Idaho city for the close-knit communities and a busy local businesses. And then attacks in such familiar settings once again renewed a national conversation about violence, safety in public spaces, and yet the investigations are still unfolding. And the police will uncover the motive behind the shooting. One question remains at the center of the tragedy. Could this have been prevented? And what lessons will America take to the another deadly attack? Because behind every statistic, people really find the community in searching for unnatural answers.